Based on analytics and statistics from YouTube, I know what you've all been waiting for. What's on my turntable? Next on Heels and Quads.
Bring your own cup. Hard rocket kings with a full plate. Heels and quads, you can't run late.
Welcome back, Heels and Quads Media here on YouTube. I'm Tommy, and I'm back to tell you what is on my turntable. As most of you know, I collect vinyl. Now Levi collects vinyl, so hopefully we can start doing some vinyl content, not just myself, but also Levi. And he can tell you what he's got on his turntable.
I will remember you.
But for now, I'm just here to tell you what's on my turntable. And if you're a vinyl collector, you're a part of the vinyl community, go ahead and give this video a like if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you like the channel, and comment down below. Tell me what you're listening to, what's on your turntable. First up, I got a couple here from the same band. I bought these about a month ago, and over the last couple years I've become a big fan of their singer, and after an interview with Rick Beato, I've become a pretty big fan of their original lead guitar player. So first up, from 1983, Alcatrazz, No Parole for Rock and Roll. This features Graham Bonnet, who you could possibly maybe know from Rainbow, the Down to Earth album. Also, it features a very young Yngwie Malmsteen, as you can see there. Maybe, if the ring light isn't. Yngwie only stuck around for the one album, the one tour, which I've got more of this coming up. And then Graham Bonnet was around. They're still active, but Graham Bonnet's no longer part of Alcatrazz. He's now in the Graham Bonnet band. I reached out to his people, and I'm going to try to do an interview with Graham Bonnet. Big fan of his vocal style. And then also Alcatrazz Live Sentence, No Parole for Rock and Roll. So this is basically like just the live version of the first album. But it does include a cover of Since You've Been Gone. Of course, Graham Bonnet was a part of that lineup of Rainbow that did that. He did the vocals, obviously. And it's also on this, which Yngwie does an amazing job on guitar. Hiroshima Mon Amour is a cool song. I suggest you check it out. Too Young to Die, Too Drunk to Live, of course. And Evil Eye is another really good one from this record. The whole record's good. And then after Yngwie left, then Steve Vai came in to join before he joined David Lee Roth's band. Alright, next up, this band's second album from 1980, The Cure, 17 Seconds. This is the album that features a forest, which is one that everybody kind of knows. It's become a staple, obviously. I'm a big fan of Play for Today, the title track, and yeah, but this whole album's great. Check it out. The Cure. Can't get enough of it. I've got a good chunk of The Cure on vinyl. And next up, my good buddy Levi's favorite band that he got me into, and I've been sitting on this for a while. I had some original pressings in my eBay cart, but I have to set limits for myself if I want to grow my collection, because yeah, while it's nice to have original copies and really good condition original copies, you start looking at like $70, $80, $90, $100 records and up, you start to wonder, like, is it really worth it at that point, and should I just go with a new pressing? And that's kind of where I was at with this, even though now, after I have it and I hear it on this, which it's the remastered version from 2015. This is from actually 2014, 1988, which any vinyl collector knows, like, especially like metal, hair metal, anything like that, seems like 88, 89, 90, and then on, because they weren't pressing as much vinyl, it gets harder and harder to get and at an affordable cost. So, from 1988, Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Now, my favorite Iron Maiden album, as some of you may know, if you watch this channel long enough, you know that Somewhere in Time is my favorite Iron Maiden album. This one, however, Levi has always said, Somewhere in Time crawled so Seventh Son could walk. Bringing in keyboards And I've seen where fans say that, they're not a fan of Maiden with keyboards. I am. I like hair metal. I like anything that adds to the sound, I'm a fan of. And I believe adding keyboards on this album really just made it a fuller sound. So obviously it starts with Moonchild, great track. Can I Play with Madness? Probably the hit from this one.
Can I play with madness?
I love any song that starts with a acapella opening, and Can I Play with Madness is a definite standout track. The title track, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, obviously Steve Harris, his galloping bass throughout. I mean, he might be my favorite bass player of all time. Probably. Michael Anthony, close second. In The Clairvoyant, another standout track. I mean, this whole record, front to back. I listened to this. I got it in Friday. I had to work. So as soon as I got home from work, which was about 10:30 at night, this is what I put on. So at 10:30 at night, which, I mean, I'm almost 40. I don't party anymore. But still, I like my music. I like it loud, and I like it on vinyl, and I like it late at night. So, like I said before, if you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and of course, comment down below. Tell me what's on your turntable. What did you get this week? Let me know in the comments. Go back and watch some of the Spinning Saturdays. I've kind of changed it because I don't always film on Saturdays. I kind of just film whenever I can. These usually come out a week and a half apart so far. So I'm just calling it What's on My Turntable. Seems to be a popular title here on YouTube, so we'll go with that. Until next time, tell your friends, tell your enemies.